Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast.
KSJE is proud to support Riverfest Memorial Day weekend in Farmington, featuring music, food, crafts, a car show, a recycled fashion show, and races with wiener dogs and ducks. Find out more on Facebook at Riverfest New Mexico or online at riverfestnewmexico.com. Riverfest, a jolt-worthy event, May 26th, 27th, and 28th.
Joining me this morning to talk a little bit about an upcoming family concert with the San Juan Symphony. The music director of the Symphony is back with me. Thomas Heuser is joining us this morning. Thomas, welcome back to KSJE.
Great to be with you, Scott. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. And gosh, I guess we should just explain the logo that I just showed everybody, because that is relatively new and maybe some folks haven't seen that yet. But that is the Symphony's brand new, still has that new logo smell logo, right?
Isn't that great? Yeah, we're so thrilled to have undergone this fantastic rebranding process with our friend Jake at Dryside Design. It was a real, soul-searching experience. We talked a lot about what we stand for and what kind of impact we want to have on the community. And I love this logo. It's so uplifting, so positive and energetic. There's some sort of musical references in there, but I think it's a real nice change, and we're excited about this, Scott. It's beautiful.
Very cool, and it blends nicely with our background, so I like it too. It's great.
It does. Look at that. That's beautiful.
There you are. And of course, full disclosure, I'm a member of the board of the San Juan Symphony, which I am proud to continue on. So just want to make sure everybody realizes my connection to the symphony. But the reason that you're with me this morning, Thomas, is to talk about a big concert, family concert coming up next weekend in both Durango and Farmington.
Yes, our annual family concert is an opportunity for families with kids of all ages to have their first experience, in many cases, hearing a live symphony orchestra. And this year, we are playing movie music. So the theme of the family concert this year is movie music. So many fantastic scores will be part of this concert, from Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jurassic Park. Oh my gosh, so many. I'm looking at the pile of scores here. Spider-Man,
Wow.
Harry Potter, of course, Toy Story, Encanto, Moana, Frozen. I mean, it just goes on and on. And these are fun musical snippets from the movies in some cases, kind of medleys of tunes. Again, to try to keep the attention of the youngest members of the audience. This is an opportunity for kids to be kids. It's a short program, less than an hour, happening in the afternoon. Very affordable, only $5 a seat. So we are doing this, again, for the community of families in an effort to get them to come and hear their first live symphony concert.
Very cool. And I would imagine chances are, if you've been to the movies at any point over the last 20 years, you will recognize a piece of music.
That's the goal, yes, and to
hope so.
combine the classics like Star Wars, which,
Yeah.
let's be honest, are more appealing to the parents and maybe even the grandparents in the audience, and all the way up through to, the more contemporary Frozen, Encanto, Moana, these shows that are now more popular with the younger generation. So we wanted to have that mixture. But the orchestra is so excited because many of our musicians got into playing classical music because of movie music. It's inspiring. It sounds so full and rich. The orchestra will be at full capacity, complete percussion section, all the brass. It's going to be a thrilling sound.
Very cool. And again, the details are Saturday, May 20th at 4 p.m. up in Durango at the Community Concert Hall at Fort Lewis College, and then the next day, Sunday, May 21st at 2 p.m. here in Farmington at the Henderson Performance Hall here at San Juan College for $5 a seat.
That's right. And one other fun feature of this program is that 1 hour before each concert, there will be an instrument petting zoo happening in the lobby. We're bringing this back at long last since before the pandemic. We haven't had a chance to do this, where everyone can have a chance to try out the instruments of the orchestra. This is a great opportunity for kids and adults to get their hands on string instruments, brass instruments, some of the winds and percussion, to just see what it's all about. And those who will be giving those tours of the instruments will be members of the San Juan Symphony, who the audience will then see on the stage during the concert. We love that. We're so grateful to the B. Frank Foundation out of Bayfield, Colorado, for their support and lending the string instruments for the petting zoo. And thanks to, of course, the sponsors for the family concert too. While I'm giving thanks,
Right.
City of Farmington, Durango, the Lodgers Tax Arts and Culture Fund from the City of Durango, and of course our friends at the Connie Gotch Arts Foundation.
Terrific. And I remember the last instrument petting zoo that I was able to attend with the symphony, and the kids, the younger kids, I think, were just fascinated by the different instruments that they were able to get up close and personal with, and look at, and take a look at, and see just how they all worked. And the musicians, of course, I think were thrilled to be able to share their love of the instrument with those kids.
It's a really special opportunity. Absolutely. You see the glow in these kids' eyes when they first, make a sound on the trumpet or what have you. I mean, it's amazing. Sometimes they've never had an opportunity to even hold one. And so we think that that experience, plus being with the live orchestra, and particularly with this movie music that we're playing, it inspires young people to take up an instrument, to go to concerts, and families too. Sometimes there are barriers for families to get to the concert hall, and we hope to erase all of that. So these afternoon matinee performances, 4 o'clock in Durango on Saturday the 20th, 2 p.m. on the 21st in Farmington. It's for all ages. Again, crying babies in arms, welcome. All of this is par for the course, and we're just so thrilled that the movie music is what's bringing us together this year.
Right, very true. And you mentioned that you'll have a pretty full orchestra. How big are we talking?
Oh, it's you can't get away from playing a movie music concert without 50 or 60 musicians. We're a little bit reduced for something like this just for financial reasons, but the music has the quality of the biggest orchestra possible. And I think movie composers have that in mind. They have this sort of endless palette of instruments with the extended percussion, lots of brass and winds, just the individual colors of these different instruments. So it's quite full, it's exciting, and we think the young people are going to be really thrilled by the experience.
I would think so. And lots of unique sounds, I think, from all this type of compositions, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm thinking of the very opening of Harry Potter.
Right.
It features just a solo for the celesta, which is a keyboard instrument that sounds like a set of bells. This very famous the solo there for that instrument. Then, of course, the big sound of the brass with the Empire Strikes Back of Star Wars. Darth Vader, the Imperial March, and all of the incredible nuances that John Williams brings.
Right.
And it's not just John Williams. There's lots of his music, but we're also featuring, again, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Danny Elfman, Elmer Bernstein. There's a number of composers that we think will be part of the experience. I'll be, of course, conducting and kind of leading the audience on this musical journey. Very informal, giving kids something to listen for as the music goes along, and kind of introducing each piece throughout the concert.
Very good. Well, we're looking forward to it. It'll be here, next weekend already, the 20th and 21st, 20th in Durango at 4 p.m., as you mentioned, and Sunday the 21st in Farmington at 2 p.m. Tickets are $5, which makes it affordable for the whole family and friends to come together and check out the sounds of the San Juan Symphony at this family concert. And before I let you go, Thomas Heuser, I know you had a big event, big fundraiser, an event for the Symphony not too long ago, and we're able to announce, I believe, the new season. Can we put you on the spot and ask for a little bit of a preview today?
Oh my gosh, I would love to. And Scott, well, I'm sure we'll get together and dive into all the details.
We will.
But yes, we were finally able to announce, along with this new logo, it was a wonderful event. last weekend. We are in season 38 next year of the San Juan Symphony. We're calling it New Horizons. There are 4 subscription programs of the symphony again in Farmington and Durango over the course of the year from October through April. Next May, another family concert. And of course, the big news of the merger with Third Avenue Arts in Durango means we have chamber music programs, music festivals like the Bach Festival, Christmas time concerts, of course, the annual Nutcracker Ballet, and education programs and scholarships that will be a robust feature of what we're offering at the Symphony. So we've gone from being a symphony to a Symphony Plus this year with all of these additional programs coming online. It's a fantastic opportunity for people to get engaged with music in a number of different ways. And I'm just so honored that the orchestra is experiencing this growth under my direction. We are so grateful for the support of the community. The 4 subscription concerts next year, blockbusters. They are with Tchaikovsky, Rimsky-Korsakov, Elgar's Enigma Variations. We have the Dvorak Symphony No. 7, countless masterpieces combined with works that you've probably never heard, composers that you've never heard of, living composers, women composers, and composers of color, adding a great diversity to season 38. So look for all that information coming soon. Season tickets go on sale this summer, and we want everyone to plan to join us next year in season 38.
Very exciting, very exciting. And of course, there's more news, too, of the growth of the symphony under your direction, which includes the Third Avenue Arts organization in Durango, which is now under the umbrella of the San Juan Symphony, the San Juan Symphony Youth Orchestra, of course, which continues to do wonderful things with youth from the Four Corners area. So I think those need to be mentioned as well.
Thank you. Yeah, there's so much happening. Our youth orchestra, the most amazing aspect right now for San Juan Symphony Youth Orchestra is that the junior orchestra has a program in Farmington dedicated to those students, and then they all come together for their concerts. So it's the ultimate representation of the kind of community building that we're doing at San Juan Symphony and bringing students and musicians together from around the region. It's an exciting time. Scott, thank you for your leadership and volunteerism on our board of directors. We have a fantastic board and staff. I'm just so excited by everything that's happening.
Well, you're a busy guy, Thomas Heuser. I'm glad we were able to catch up with you for a few moments to talk about the family concert next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday in Durango, Sunday in Farmington, and, of course, the brand-new logo of the San Juan Symphony, which will come to define the symphony in the years to come. So, Thomas, thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott. So appreciate you.
All right. We'll see you from stage. Thank you very much.
Okay.
KSJE, Farmington. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.